Next segment is Devil's Advocate. I give you a scenario of something that's typically considered the opposite stance. You have to defend it without using the other person's defense.
Okay.
Now,
We need
I
like
have
lawyer
eight
music or
scenarios.
something.
Like Law and Order music.
Dun, dun, dun.
Tonight on First 48. Um,
All rise for Judge Carson. All right.
okay, so yeah, there's 8 scenarios, so I'll just alternate between you guys as to who's starting. So,
Okay.
Aiden, you can start. Bench players are more important than starters.
That's your take?
No, no, no. You just have to defend that take.
I'm defending that take.
Yes,
Do I get a sport or is that every sport?
you can pick a sport.
All right. Bench players are more important than starters. Well, I mean, to build a championship team, they are, like, especially in basketball. Like, if you don't have a deep bench, even if you have great starters, you're not going anywhere. Like, of course, you need the foundation of a good five. But if you're not rolling deep, you're gonna start looking like the Wizards or like the Hornets. You have three guys that can play ball, but you have no one that can come off the bench and at least drop 10 for you, or have a vet in the building like Al Horford.
Okay, whoa, 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 whoa. Don't steal all his arguments.
Sorry. Okay.
The defense?
The Florida Panthers. So wait, am I on the same page as him?
Yeah, but you just can't use the same
Okay.
defense.
Dude, the Florida Panthers have proved this every year. The Tampa Bay Lightning, when they were winning all their Stanley Cups, proved this. The last two lines in hockey matter so much, dude. If your starting quarterback goes out in the middle of the year and Joe Flacco's coming in to stink it up against the Jets, the rest of your season is fucked. Plus, Jameis
That's
Winston
fair.
on the Giants is just a vibe.
Yeah.
Okay, I have just decided that I am judging this. Jake, you win round 1. That Jameis Winston poll really did it. Good job. All right, missing shots is a good thing. Basketball. Jake, you start.
Okay. Sometimes if you're missing a bunch of shots and you're adjacent to Steph Curry, then you can be like, all right, Steph, tonight's your night. It's not my night. I'm dishing everything to you. And then you can finally decide, all right, Steph is heat tonight. So sometimes you
Okay.
got to throw a pick. Sometimes
Alright.
you got to throw a pick.
Okay. What I'd say is, if you're missing a ton of shots in a game, that means you're getting a lot of open shots in a game. Like you're shooting a lot, which means you have a lot of possession time, a lot of control of the game, which also means you're probably up, even if you're shooting like 30, 35%. It may be low, but if you're getting more shots off than the other team, you're probably winning that game still.
Aiden, you tied it back up. That point goes to you.
Is there a boo over there, Marsh? Is that what you're looking for?
Okay. All right. Back to Aiden in the rotation. Mondays are the best day of the week.
Honestly, Mondays are a good day of the week. I feel like you start your day on Monday. People hate on Mondays too much to begin with. People hate on Mondays way too much. You get back into your routine. You're not hung over from Sunday because that you did that Saturday night. Sunday is kind of like a drag day. You're sitting around. You're kind of like blah. Then you wake up Monday and boom, back into the routine. Don't even talk to me. Don't even talk to me, Marsh. This is my time. This is my time.
Silence, silence. Too many defenses, too many defenses.
Permission to speak, Your Honor.
Absolutely.
I have
Absolutely.
concurred that Wednesday is in fact the worst day. Monday's the best day because you get to break down the weekend with your work buddy, man. I've had this take, I've talked about this take with my buddy Colin. Nothing like talking game film to the 50-year-old guys at work after you just went bar hopping all weekend. And then they get to live through you a little, and they get to hear all the stories, or
Oof.
you show up on a Monday and your buddy doesn't, and you get to just, hey, he got so hammered last night at the Lions game that he couldn't even show up to work. That's how good of a time we had. And then by the time Wednesday hits, I'm over it. And then Thursday and Friday, Thursday you're 1 day away from the weekend. And then Friday's basically a write off. It's the weekend.
Working
I
for
got
the
plans after
weekend.
work. The boys are coming over. Monday is, in fact, I don't think the worst day. I love talking game film.
All right, Jake, you're gonna be happy here. I'm giving you 2 points for that. Aiden, you have some catching up to do here, buddy. And it is Jake's rock first as well, so that's not good for you. Uh, all right. Being average is better than being unique.
Yes, bro, because you can fit in normally, dude. If I'm an average person, I can fit in anywhere. I am like the missing puzzle piece no matter what. No one's gonna hate you. Most people are gonna like you probably. And there's nothing wrong with just being average, dude. Just I like the Leafs because I'm a Canadian Toronto boy. I'm average. You ever run into someone who's like a Chicago Cubs fan and then they're like a Miami Dolphins fan and then they're a Arizona Coyotes fan and you're just like, okay, bro, pick a lane, pick a city to root for. That's my take.
I would say being average is better than being unique. I think it's less draining mentally and physically. You get to show up, you put in, let's say, 70% of the effort. You're calm, you're collected, you sleep better at night instead of being just drained and exhausted constantly, whether that's academically or physically. Mark, stop laughing, bro. I'm trying to get through sentences here. Yeah, what's up?
That's a scratch.
Oh,
That
come
was
on.
I didn't like either of those. I didn't like either of those if I'm being honest.
The missing puzzle piece? Come on,
This
Carson.
this is funny as hell. Trying to trying to like just defend bad takes.
No, I agree with the Monday one.
I do agree with the Monday. I think Tuesday's the worst day.
I think Wednesday
That's
is.
that's fair. I think that's fair. Okay, back to you, Aiden. Being bored is a good thing.
That one's kind of easy. Being bored is a good thing. It means you got all your shit done. You finished your chores. You got off work. Now you get to sit back, crack a beer, and be bored. That's like that's like that's like vacationing in your own home. That's prime time.
Okay,
Being bored is
that was
fantastic.
that was great. That's a great start, Jake.
I mean, what? That's the only take you can have. Uh, yeah.
Dig in the
I mean,
bag, buddy.
give me. Your Honor, can I ask for a pause?
Yes,
Okay, timeout.
pause is
Timeout
granted.
here. Coach's corner here, boys. How do I
Okay,
defend
well,
this?
you go to the corner. Me and Aiden will discuss what we did this weekend. You have 30 seconds.
All right, I'm ready to go.
Oh,
Being bored is good because that means that you got nothing to do. You ever have something hanging? Okay, no.
no, penalty,
No,
penalty.
no, hold on. No, no, now let me finish. Let me finish.
Tech, tech.
You ever had a project or like a paper? You guys are in school. You ever had that hanging over your head, dude? A paper, homework to do. You got a job at work that you don't want to do. You got a shift without your favorite coworker. That's all out of the way. That's all I got.
Great argument, but you basically went for the fries and the burger combo.
Good job.
Aiden tightens the gap, 2-3. Jake still in the league. Small talk is better than deep talk. Jake, you're up first.
Everyone does small talk with the boys. I mean, if I can go out with I can when you came down, Carson, we talked about 90% football and I think I maybe asked you 2 questions about your girlfriend. Like, no offense, but all I do is small talk. All I do is talk about sports or like, dude, the weather. You ever just chop it up about, hey, we got sun coming up. It's gonna be warm out. Oh, it's a nice day out. Yeah, man, you gotta have small talk. It also helps as a tool to get out of awkward situations.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. We getting also? We're allowing him to have an also?
Yeah,
Shut up, buddy.
that's yeah.
It gets you out of
that
sticky situations
that's
where you
gonna
have to
hurt you.
awkwardly sit there.
That's gonna hurt you. That's gonna
Come
hurt you.
on.
That's
That's
fine.
gonna
I
hurt
have a
you.
completely different point. And I was going to
All
say
right.
small talk makes interactions with strangers easier.
That's
When
what I
you
just said.
No, you use Carson as your example as a friend. I'm saying like with a teacher, with someone that
Get
comes in
over
as a
this guy.
customer, anything like that. You mentioned, like you said, you mentioned the weather to them. Sports, easy allocating through sports, through weather. Hell, someone comes in and points at freaking Alex's bike parked in the front of Armando's, and I chop it up with them for 2.5 minutes about an electric bike that I couldn't give less of a shit about. Small talk's great. It gets you through the awkward interactions of strangers.
That was my final point.
All right.
I think
All
that
right.
should be a flag.
You guys
He
both
said the word
violated.
also. He said
You guys
also.
both. You guys both violated. Jake, you went for 2, and Aiden, you used somewhat of the same argument. But you did mention Alex from Armando's. Point goes to you.
Oh my!
Yes, yes. Let's go out.
Point goes to you. We are tied going into the 7th. And that means... Aiden, that means you are up first. These last 2 should be good, guys. People should judge each other more quickly.
More quickly. I mean, I feel like if you judge someone very quickly, this sounds so shallow. You're it's like going off your gut instinct. 90% of the time, you're gonna be right about that person. So really, it comes down to just trusting your gut. You judge them off the bat. You judge a book by its cover. I look at someone, they're dressed in anime clothes. They probably like anime. Boom, I'm correct. They like anime. Look at me. Marsh is wearing a Wiener Dogs hat. I'm just going to assume he's a Wiener Dogs fan. Probably. I'm probably right by that.
All right. All right.
I think it's
All right,
genius
Jake.
to judge someone off their appearance and stuff immediately.
Okay, all right.
I've never even heard of the Sioux Fall Wieners, Your Honor. This guy is a fraud.
Perjury!
I had a buddy
Swear-
who
swear the
dated
Bible.
some crazy chick, and finally one day he asked me. I didn't know he was dating her. He goes, "Hey, what do you think about this person?" I go, "I'd stay away, man. She's no good." And he goes, "No shit. You'll never guess what she." And then he broke down the lore to me, and I'm like, I knew it within the first hour of knowing this person. I'm like, that is bad news. I've called shots all the time. I have the best gut check ever, dude. So yeah, I love that take. And then also, here we go. He said also. Whatever, I don't give a shit. I'm gonna say it. Then you can quickly make a decision and just be like, I don't want to talk to you. If I go up to someone and I go, "Hey, did you watch the football game the other day?" And they go, "Oh yeah, when they scored the hockey goal." No, I don't want to talk to you. I know immediately you don't watch sports.
Your Honor, I would like to say that the first
Your
part
Honor,
of his
this
argument...
guy is like Luca 2.0. All he does is complain about fouls. Enough is enough. Not my
being
Canada.
interrupted.
Order in the court. Order in the court, please.
I'd like to cross-examine.
Jake, you walked a fine line there, but the point does go to you ultimately.
The first half of what he was saying wasn't even a point. He just said he agrees with the take. He just said good take.
It was a great example. It was a great example of a real life quick
someone
judgment.
right away, dude.
It was great.
My anime shirt wasn't?
Listen,
Listen, what are we ticky-tacky? The ref made the call. It's over.
what's wrong with people who like anime as well?
I just can't hear him.
Is he talking?
Yeah, he was talking.
Okay, wait, I'm back in now.
Okay, there we go.
There he is. There he is.
It reconnected for like 2 seconds. Anyway. Okay. That means you're down 1 here, Aiden. Going into the last round. You need to tie this. Jake, you start, though. Quitting is an underrated skill.
Yes, dude. Have you ever walked out of a job that you hated and you quit? Like, I'm not doing this anymore. I was legit just talking to someone how they worked at a fish place, cleaning fish for 8 hours, and one day he pulled his shoulder and his coworkers were forcing him to do something, and he just went, "I quit." And it was the happiest moment of his life, he said, when he walked out there and knew he never had to go there ever again. Quitting is beautiful. It's the use of free will. This is not worth that. Therefore, I quit.
Aiden, the floor.
All right. I think quitting's the move because if you quit, you don't have to do shit, man. Think of how nice that is. You get to go back to being bored, drinking a beer on the couch. It's beautiful. You just get to sit there. You get to relax. I don't have to show up to work
Objection,
tomorrow.
Your Honor. He can't bring beer into quitting. I'd never quit beer.
You don't quit beer. You quit to drink beer. You quit so you can drink beer.
Back.
Takes the chains, the shackles off your shoulders. You feel released into the world.
Pause.
you get to drink beer.
Pause. This is not a discussion of beer.
Welcome to the Huddle Podcast, where if we're not talking sports, it's probably beer.
Aiden, would you like to continue your defense?
Yes, thank you for. Yes,
Shut up, bitch!
It takes. Your Honor. It takes the shackles off your shoulders. Decompresses you. You feel a freedom that you haven't felt before. Oh, there's no going into work tomorrow to a job.
All right.
Land the plane, buddy.
My yap meter is
Land
on
the plane,
full
buddy.
blast right now. Jake, point goes to you.
Prescription jugs.
5-3 victory
Yeah, that's fair.
in the first ever Devil's